I get hired in 2012 at Ohio State, and the AD asked me to meet with Luke Fickell, the defense coordinator, and I meet with him, no intention of keeping him, but he does such a wonderful job that I said, I'm going to hire this guy. I hire him, and I start walking out of the room, and he said, one favor, Coach, could you meet with Mike Vrabel about being on our staff? And I was like, Luke, I'm not going to do that. Mike Vrabel's a great player, but this is Ohio State. This isn't time for training wheels. I need guys that, we're going to make a run at this thing. And he goes, would you do it? And I said, okay, I'll do it. Let's go 7 a.m. on Friday. So I come walking in, and I'm so old school. I come walking in. There's Mike Vrabel. He's a giant guy. And I met him a few times. He was with the Patriots. I used to go visit Coach Belichick all the time. And, hi, Mike, how you doing? Look, he's wearing jeans and a T-shirt. And I'm thinking, what the hell are you doing? I sit down in the front row, and I said, all right, Mike, I'm a freshman defensive lineman. You recruited me. You signed me. It's our first day of practice. This is our first meeting. Teach me your expectations. Tell me your expectations. Give me your core fundamentals that you're going to teach me, and then take me through your pass rush fundamentals, which for the coaching profession, that's like 101. That's not hard.
Mm-hmm.
If I said, give me your third down package or something, that's a little more complicated. I look at Mike, and Mike's full of sweat. He's never done that before. And his T-shirt, I'm looking at him, he's sweating like a mule, and he's like drawing circles like my daughter would. He's like doing this. And I was like, what the hell? And I look at Luke Fickell, and the coach is like this. And I stop him after about 10 minutes, and he's glad I stopped him. I said, Mike, I said, all due respect, you won 3 Super Bowls. You're a legend at Ohio State, but we you might need to go coach in the MAC or something and get a little experience and then come back. But I'll tell you what I'll do, Mike. I'll go again tomorrow at 6 a.m. and we'll give it one more shot. I walk out the door. Mike tells a story. He goes home and sees his wife, and she says, are we good? And he goes, no, we're not good. Matter of fact, we're probably out, but I'm going to go back to the office with Coach Fickell. They got back at 7 o'clock at night, stayed up all night, slept a little bit in the office. I come walk in, and he's got a shirt and tie on, but he looked like he's up all night, and he did a much better job.